I've just finished the Will Wylde Ultimate Blues Harmonica Soloist course, 10-week course. So I'll give you some feedback on what I think of it. I'll do it in bullet points so I don't waffle on. So before I do that, I'll tell you, I've been playing for 4 years now, and mainly from YouTube, learning songs. You buy a song off some guy and they break it down. You play it. As you learn the song, you get time on the harp and you get a little bit better. The other thing is, I never learned to pucker. I can only tongue block. And Will Wylde mainly is a pucker player. Of course, he can do it all. He can tongue block as well. But he's a pucker player. I use tongue blocking. Didn't matter. Didn't hold me up in any way. Not a problem. The other thing is, I'm not going to give away his intellectual property or even how he teaches. That's not for me to do that. But I will tell you there are no secrets except hard work. And there's a lot of teachers out there, and I've had lessons from a few of them, bought lessons or free lessons. There's no bad ones. They're all good at what they do. They all teach it really well. So it's just a matter of finding a teacher that you really that resonates with you, that you like his probably the way he plays or the tunes he chooses to play. So this is not to bag any other teachers. They're all good. They've all helped. In fact, they all help so much. It's amazing the free lessons we get and how much help we get. For 4 years, I've managed without having any real lessons at all, I suppose. Just a few bought lessons of different songs that I wanted to learn. Anyway, here's my take on Will Wylde's lesson. The first thing, week 1, lesson 1, I was amazed. He answered all the questions I was asking myself about why I played the way I did and why I didn't play the way I wanted to. He didn't solve it, because to solve it is for me to do. No one can teach you how to play. They can only show you what to do, and you have to do it yourself. I've got a lot of hard work to do if I want to play the way I want to play. So there's no shortcuts, there's no free ride, there's no secret. He can't make me play any better than I play. It's up to me. The other thing is, I did the course, I bought the course because I came to the conclusion learning one more song wasn't going to make me play any better. I've learned some simple songs. I've even tried to learn some advanced songs. They slowed me down a lot, and maybe I learned something along the way, but it's not going to change how I play. I was missing something, and this guy, he knew what it was. So yeah, the point is, to me, it was quite expensive. Yeah, not too expensive, probably the price of a complete set of harps. That was worth the money to me, so that's the main thing. You buy a course, and within 1 week I was like, yeah, you got a week. I think you got 1 or 2 weeks. You can get your money back if you're not happy. Straight away, I was happy. I was happy with the price and with what I got, the 10-week course. The other thing is, it's not a Will Wylde clone course. He's not going to teach you to play like him. I mean, it's not going to happen, is it? We're not going to play like Will Wylde. If you could play like Will Wylde, you wouldn't need to be learning anyway. But even then, you're not going to play like him. I see it like this. Joe Cocker was one of my favourite singers. If he was alive and he'd given me a 10-week course, you're not going to sing like Joe at the end of 10 weeks. That's not going to happen. But what you are getting is you're going to learn from someone who knows what they're doing and knows how to present it. And when you think of it, not everyone can teach. Great people don't make great teachers always. A lot of great boxers, when they retired, they didn't become great trainers because they couldn't pass on what they were able to do. In this case with Will Wylde, he's able to explain what he's wanting you to do. So many times he would say something, demonstrate it with your harp, and I'd find myself going, is that what I'm trying to do? Didn't really understand it till he hit it with his harp. He rips up and down the harmonica and you think, now I know what I'm going to try and do. So yeah, I'm impressed, and I've probably said that too many times already. So yeah, he'll give you 10 weeks. It's difficult. It's not too difficult. It starts easy and works its way up. So there's a clear path of learning. You wouldn't want to start on week 7. You wouldn't want to be greedy and start on week 7 because you wouldn't know what to do, because he's teaching you his way, probably the way he learned. I think he said that he didn't even have a teacher, he learned himself, and so that's probably why all the problems I was having, he knows about them, he's had to figure it out himself. Anyway, that's my take on this course. I'm impressed. I finished the course and I immediately went back, and now I'm on week 2. And every time I look at the course, you pick up things you couldn't do before. One other point, I just remembered, when you buy the course, if you buy the course, I don't care whether you buy it or not, I'm just telling you what I did. You can't jump ahead. You can't jump to week 7. You've got to do week 1 before you get to do week 2. It's funny that, because probably saves you from jumping ahead and thinking, I'll just do the week 10 and know everything. It doesn't work that way. It's hard work and it's repeatable. In the same way they say that if you do the course, let me think, how do they put it? Skills are perishable. If you don't do it all the time, you'll lose your skills. Well, that's the same thing. You've got to do it all the time to get better. So if you find, like me, you practice more than an hour a day, you've got to give yourself every chance to learn, give yourself every chance to get better. If you only practice an hour a week and you enjoy it, this course wouldn't be for you. I practice probably an hour or 2 every day. I don't see it as work, I enjoy it. And I separate my practice from playing. So at night, sometimes I'll play for 2 or 3 hours. That's not practice, that's playing. What do they call that? Noodling around, that's just for fun. I don't know if I learn anything from doing that, but this course, it's intense, it's hard work, absolutely worth the money. And if you want to learn how to play harmonica, check it out. I think there's even free lessons. I think he gives 3 weeks for free to see if you like his style. So again, whether you buy the course, don't matter to me, makes no difference to me. But if you want to learn how to play the harmonica, hopefully I'm going to get better, and I hope you do too. All the best.